In ancient India, medical science was explained in different scriptures, with Ayurveda being one of them. However, the original medical knowledge found in the Vedas, Mahabharata, and Puranas is considered superior to Ayurveda. These scriptures are a part of Shastras, which are sacred texts. They all trace their origins back to the Vedas, which were written during a period extending from around 23,960 years BC to 5560 BC. The Mahabharata, another ancient text, was composed around 5560 BC, followed by the Puranas, which came later. These texts contain valuable insights into medical science and other aspects of life during those times. So, while Ayurveda is significant, the medical wisdom found in the Vedas, Mahabharata, and Purana is regarded as exponentially advanced and profound. In the early part of Mahabharata, there is a tale about Gandhari, who was married to Dhritarashtra. Despite being pregnant for 2 years, she didn't give birth to a child. Frustrated and angry, she decided to abort the pregnancy. But what she aborted wasn't a fully formed baby, it was more like a cluster of living cells without any human shape. When the sage Vyasa heard about this, he intervened. He carefully examined the mass of cells and found that they were alive. He then divided these cells and placed them in special containers filled with a nutrient rich medium called grota, which provided life energy. These containers weren't ordinary pots, they were sophisticated pots. There were 101 cells in total, and each one was nurtured separately in these pots. Eventually, these cells developed into children, 100 Kauravas and their sister Dushala. So, the story from Mahabharata illustrates a miraculous birth involving the careful nurturing of living cells by the sage Vyasa. Sage Vyasa used a method called Chamasa division, which was originally described by the Rus brothers in the Rig Veda. He applied this method to divide living cells and bring about the birth of 100 Kauravas. The idea here is that modern scientists couldn't explore the principles mentioned in ancient texts like the Rig Veda to achieve remarkable advancements. In the Mahabharata Adiparva, there are accounts of opening experiments akin to test tubes babies. For example, Draupadi and Drishtyumna were said to be born from Drupada's semen without a traditional mother. Similarly, Drona was born from Bharadwaja's semen without a mother involvement. Additionally, it's mentioned that Drona, a test tube baby, married another test tube baby Krupi, and they had a son named Ashwatthama, leading a normal family life. Another test tube baby, Krupa, was married to a regular girl and they too lived normally. These experiments described in the Mahabharata suggest advancements in reproduction that haven't been replicated in modern science yet. The concept of test tube babies isn't new to ancient Indian texts. In the case of Lord Balarama, an embryo from Devaki was placed in the womb of Rohini, who then gave birth to Balarama. This suggests that ancient sages had the knowledge to transfer the embryos between women. Kunti, another figure from ancient texts, used a technique called parthogenesis to conceive Karna. This involved stimulating her ovum with solar energy. While modern science does experiment with similar methods in animals, it hasn't been done in humans yet. The term parthogenesis used by European scientists today contains the word Partha, which refers to Kunti's other name. It appears the ancient India had advanced medical knowledge, as seen in these examples from our scriptures. Their methods, like the ancient test tube baby technique, may have been even more effective than modern ones. Ayurveda, the ancient medical science, not only contains information on advanced genetic theories but also other yet to be discovered knowledge.